Hi guys, this is Ryan, aka Sir Mitsalot at Mahalo Video Games, and this is an educational video on how to play through a season in Madden 2011 on the All Madden difficulty. For more videos in this series, visit mahalo.com/Madden11-franchise. And if you have any requests, send them over to requests at mahalo.com. Don't forget to rate, subscribe, and comment on this video. Hey everyone, and welcome to the fourth and final quarter of the 2010 season in my Madden 11 franchise. So this will be my last game that I'll be casting to you guys, and I want to thank all three of you who stuck it out. And as we get going here, I have a 5-point lead over the Minnesota Vikings right now. And they're going to go deep right there, and they're able to hit Berrien for a long 37-yard gain right there, and that's going to bring them to my side of the field, down only 5. So a touchdown would put them up, by 1 point, and then they'd probably go for 2 to be up by the field goal. So we'll see if that's what ends up happening here. But probably going to be in 4-down territory for the rest of the way. They do have all 3 of their timeouts, obviously, as we just started the quarter, but we will see how long it takes them to get into the end zone or to even get into scoring range. And Toby Gerhart is going to get the ball here, and he's going to take this in for the score. So it's not just Adrian Peterson who's running all over me. It's the entire Minnesota Vikings team, and they are going to go for 2 here. If I was them, I'd just run it right up that gut with the Adrian Peterson. But they're not going to do that, and they're going to not get it now. So that's only going to be a 1-point lead for them. A field goal would put me up by 2. And we'll see how this ends up right here. And Chris Johnson's going to get this out to about the 27-yard line. And we're just under the 3-minute mark right here, as we come to the final quarter.
He's a big guy.
And Chris Johnson gets a good run here. This is going to be an 8-yard run right here to set up a 2nd and short. And so I'm going to set up a 2nd and 2 here, but I'm going to get hit in the backfield right here. That's going to bring up a 3rd and short. I really need to come up with this here as we come to the 2-minute warning. Adrian Peterson with 120 yards on the day so far, so he's having a great Super Bowl. Definitely a candidate for MVP if the Vikings are able to pull this out. But I've got other plans in mind. I want to get Vince Young this MVP. And, Bo Scaife not able to come up with the ball right there. Wow, this sets up a big 4th down. Madden wants me to punt it. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to lay it all on the line right here on this one play. And try and bring these guys across the field here. And they're backing off into a zone. And Vince Young's going to have to get around the edge here, and he's going to pick up the 1st down, a huge 1st down pickup as we go under the 2-minute or the minute 45 mark. Got to make it all the way down the field, or at least get into field goal range here. And Vince Young's got Nate Washington coming across the middle, who's going to get me into field goal range. It's far field goal range, but it is field goal range. So at this point, if I'm the Minnesota Vikings, I guess they're waiting to see if I can get any closer before they start calling their timeouts. And Vince Young just salvaging a play right here, coming up with a pass to Kenny Britt out of nothing. And now the Vikings are going to go ahead and start using those timeouts. And maybe the Super Bowl will be another in my epic list of come-from-behind victories with field goals to win it. And so Johnson not going to get anything there except for a Minnesota timeout. So they've got one timeout left on, and it's second down now. So I'm going to try and set up here and see if I can't get into the end zone. Get them out, or I'm going to spread them out wide and then set up here for the run. And that doesn't get me quite as much as I'd like, but it's going to force Minnesota to at least call their last timeout. So I'm going to try and at least, I want to burn more than 18 seconds off the clock. I don't think I'm going to be able to do that unless I get like a nice long run here. So, but Chris Johnson able to break this loose and not going to get the first down. It doesn't look like. We'll see, though. And he is just short. And obviously, I'm just going to kick the field goal here. As we come to fourth down, only a 28-yarder with no win since we're indoors. So I'm just going to let this clock run all the way down, take that one of my timeouts, and force the Vikings to try and do something with it here with only about 12 seconds left on the clock. And so now here comes the moment of truth. As long as I don't shank this, we should be in for a Super Bowl victory party. And a little bit off to the right, but that's going to be good enough. So, yes, with 12 seconds left on the clock, I take a 2-point lead. And that failed 2-point conversion coming up huge right here. So just going to try and kick this as deep as I can to prevent a run back. But they're still going to get it, and it's going to be Percy Harvin, so I got to be careful here. And Nicky going to come around and at least slow him down for everybody else to gang tackle him. And with 7 seconds left, really just gonna go into my quarter package and go into a prevent defense here. But with 7 seconds, I'm going to audible that to the 3-deep press to make sure that they don't, do anything underneath or anything like that. Yeah, and this is going to be the final play. As long as this just gets knocked down, and it's up in the air, and now it's down, and that's going to be it. That's the end of the Super Bowl. And the Tennessee Titans are Super Bowl champions like they should be. So I want to take this opportunity to thank everybody who listened to any of the casts. And I had a lot of fun doing them. I hope you had fun and learned a little bit about how to play through Madden on the All Madden difficulty. I want to thank Electronic Arts for making a great game here, even though it has its problems. So enjoy the Super Bowl festivities, and I'll see you guys next year for Madden 2012. Thanks, guys.
Who've been witness to this fantastic run. Whatever accolades pour in, they've earned every single one of them. These players have played their entire lives for this moment. From backyard to high school to college and finally the NFL. Daydreaming about the chance to be at center stage after the final whistle. To raise the Lombardi Trophy. To call themselves Super Bowl champions. With history within reach, they made the plays that mattered most. The highlight reel is set. The plays that will go down in NFL history that brought this battle to its final conclusion. But while one team is covered in the confetti of triumph, the beauty of sport is that there can only be one champion. For the losing team, it's heartbreaking to give so much, to get so close, and to come up empty. You simply can't quantify how much this victory means to these players, how much it means to this city, and how important it is to all these loyal fans that year in and year out give their passionate support. So many superstar players never made it to this pinnacle. For others, it defined their careers. But this win has created a bond between these players that can never be broken, and it will take them to places they could never go before.